pierced Joaquim's heart like an arrow, wiping his face, though he no longer knew if it was wet from the rain or from his tears. "Come in, Samuel," he said softly. "You won't lack anything here." Samuel was led to the living room. Doña Alzira, the housekeeper, brought warm milk and cheese bread. Samuel ate slowly, glancing around, fascinated by that place that seemed like another world. As he watched him, Joaquim began to feel something strange. There was something familiar in the boy's eyes. The same way his son used to raise his eyebrows when he was scared. The same eyes as the woman who had left him so many years ago. Confused, Joaquim stood up, went to an old cabinet, and pulled out a wooden box. Inside were old letters, a torn photograph, and a will he had never had the courage to open. When he returned to the kitchen, he showed the photo to the boy. It was the portrait of a young woman holding a baby in her arms. Samuel's eyes widened. That's my mom." Silence filled the room. Joaquim dropped the photo, covered his face with his hands, and began to cry. "My God," he whispered through tears. You're my son." Samuel stared in confusion until Joaquim knelt before him, tears falling to the floor. "Samuel, I'm your father, my boy." Samuel threw his arms around him, crying as he hugged him tightly. With his heart shattered, Joaquim could only repeat, "God brought you back to me. He heard my prayers." Outside, the rain began to fade. The sky cleared, and rays of sunlight broke through the clouds, illuminating the farmhouse courtyard. Doña Alzira, who had been watching the scene, wiped her eyes and whispered softly, "God still performs miracles, Mr. Joaquim. He still does." That night, the farmhouse came back to life. Samuel's laughter echoed through the hallways. Joaquim, who once dined alone, now gave thanks out loud. The bread the boy had asked for out of hunger was the same bread that restored faith to a weary heart. Because sometimes, what you think you've lost forever, God has only kept safe, to return it to you at the right time. If this story touched your heart, comment Amen. Follow our page and share this story to remind others that God still makes the impossible reunions happen.